All right, let's talk about something we all think we understand, intention. But I'm not talking about some vague, fuzzy wish you make once a year. Nope, we're going to explore intention as a piece of technology, a powerful, precise tool for actually shaping your reality. So, you ready to pick up the scalpel? Let's dive in.
Okay, first things first, we need to draw a really clear line. Over here, you've got what most of us do, passive desire. You know, it's soft, it's wishful thinking. Kind of fragile, really. But on the other side, that's focused intention, and that is a whole different ballgame. It's surgical, it's decisive, it's packed with energy, and it's incredibly precise. It's the difference between just hoping for rain and actually seeding the clouds.
And this quote, right here, this is our central idea. Your intention isn't some fluffy pillow you dream on. It's a scalpel. It's a tool so sharp it can cut through possibilities, direct the very stuff the world is made of, and even reprogram the biological software running inside you. Now that is a huge claim, right? So let's see if we can back it up.
Yeah, we're officially moving past the poetry now and getting right into the mechanics. We're going to look at the physics, the biology, and the neuroscience to break down how this scalpel actually works. This is where it gets really good.
And you know what's so wild about all of this is that we're not inventing anything new here. We are just learning how to assemble a piece of technology using parts that are already built into you and into the very fabric of the universe. All we've been missing is the instruction manual. So, component number one, this is the operating system for reality itself, the quantum field. This is the canvas where intention really gets to work. See, according to quantum physics, reality isn't this solid, fixed thing we think it is. It's more like a shimmering, buzzing field of pure potential. Every single possible future you can imagine, every outcome, every path, it all exists right now, at the same time, as a wave of possibility. It's all just waiting for one thing, an observer. Which, of course, leads us to the billion-dollar question, doesn't it? If an observer is what turns potential into reality, could our minds, our focused consciousness, be that observer? Can we actually influence the outcome? Well, a researcher named Dean Radin decided to find out. He took the famous double-slit experiment, where you fire tiny particles of light through two slits. Normally, they act like waves and create a certain pattern. But then, Radin introduced a new variable, people. He asked participants to simply focus their intention on the experiment. No touching, no machines, just pure focused thought. And you know what happened? Their attention started to change the outcome. The particles began to behave differently, more like solid little pellets than waves. Consciousness itself was interacting with the system. And this wasn't just a one-off fluke. The statistical odds of this happening by random chance were, get this, 184,000 to 1. I mean, let that number sink in for a second. The takeaway here is absolutely huge. Our consciousness has a small, but a very real and measurable effect on the physical world. And this experiment perfectly illustrates what quantum thinkers like Greg Braden are talking about. When you hold a clear, focused intention, you're not just thinking a word, you're creating an energetic signal. The universe, this quantum field, isn't responding to your shopping list of wants. It's responding to the energy, the vibration, the feeling you are broadcasting. But this isn't just some weird thing that happens in a physics lab. And this is where it gets really personal. We actually have the biological hardware to interface with this field, and it's built right into our very cells. This brings us to the next amazing component in our personal technology, our own biology. It turns out your cells are listening. They're eavesdropping on every single one of your thoughts. Welcome to the world of epigenetics. Thanks to the groundbreaking work of biologist Bruce Lipton, we now know that our genes are not our destiny. Our beliefs, our perceptions, our focused intentions, they act as signals from the environment that can literally tell our genes to switch on or switch off. Think about that. Your thoughts are sending direct messages to your DNA. And just look at the difference it makes. When you're in a state of fear or stress, your body gets flooded with cortisol. Your cells basically go into lockdown mode, activating all the threat response genes. But when you shift into a state of coherence or love or gratitude, your body releases things like dopamine and oxytocin. Your cells literally open up and they activate the genes for growth, for health, and for repair. Your inner world literally creates your biological reality. Okay, so we've connected the quantum field to our cells. Let's go to the command center now, the brain,
and see how our intention can physically rebuild the thing.
Psychiatrist Daniel Siegel just nails it with this quote. There's this incredible property of our brains called neuroplasticity. It basically means your brain isn't fixed, it's not hardwired from birth. It is constantly remodeling itself based on one simple thing: where you put your attention. Whatever you focus on, you literally build more of. And Siegel even gives us this cool acronym, SNAG, to make it easy to remember. Every time you focus on a new thought, or a new feeling, or a new skill, you stimulate neuronal activation and growth. You're physically forging new pathways in your brain. You are the architect. The skill you build when you practice this over and over is what Siegel calls mindsight. It's the ability to see what's going on in your own head and then intentionally direct your focus where you want it to go. This is the moment intention stops being a wish and becomes a neurological command. Okay, quick recap. We've got the quantum field of potential, we have cells that listen to our thoughts, and we have a brain that we can physically rewire. So what's the last piece of the puzzle? What's the on switch that makes this whole internal technology work together? That switch is called coherence. Coherence is when every single part of your being is sending the exact same signal at the exact same time. It's when your thought, that crystal clear vision of what you want, is perfectly aligned with your emotion, that powerful feeling of having it already. It's backed up by your deep core belief, and it's expressed through your physical actions. Everything is in sync. Honestly, this is the best way to think about it. When you get into that state of coherence, you become a human tuning fork. You start vibrating at the precise frequency of the reality you're choosing from that infinite field of potential. And just like a real tuning fork, the universe has no choice but to bring you people, opportunities, and events that match that vibration. It's physics. So let's end with this one powerful idea. This isn't about begging some force out there to give you things. It's about understanding the technology you were born with and learning how to use it. It's about mastering your own frequency. You're not a passive observer hoping for the best. You are actively sculpting reality with the energy of your presence. The only question is, what are you going to create?
Thank you for watching. If something in this resonated with you, then you're already closer than you think. If you're ready to go deeper, there's a link below to my book, Quantum Manifestation: How to Collapse Time and Shift Timelines. This isn't theory. It's a framework you can actually use. Tap the link below and step into it.